Hello people, this is the Black Glove Gamer and this is my review of Spuds Unearthed. Released September 19th, 2019. Published and developed by Game Dust SPZOO or Zoo. We'll go with Zoo. And its retail price is $19.99, but you can catch it on sale in the Steam store for $14.99. Matter of fact, shoot, man, this has about 9 hours left, so I have to get this upload up there now. All right. Oh wow, I got a whole bunch of things popping off. Now, you have these spuds, and they've looked for you for help because of these zombie spuds have taken over all these various planets, and you gotta take them out. Yeah, this is like a it's like a action strategy game, something along those lines. Now, all right, you start the game off. It's a very basic tutorial that shows you just a few things on what to do, and that's it. I was lost. I started looking at looking up what I could online and like old videos, but it seems like a lot of those videos had to do with the early, I think like back in January. Things have changed since then. So some of the things that were brought up then doesn't have anything to do with now. But this is what I was able to figure out. Okay, there's a counter where it's like a certain amount of spuds. So it might say like 3 and then 8. So you go to start off with one hero spud. So mine was like a little Rambo guy. When you go to a planet, you take him, you throw him, he runs crazy and shoots up people and comes back. So when you get to a point where you get up to those 8 spuds, then that gives you you'll gain something. You may gain another hero spud. Or you may gain like a token to upgrade your spud. And over here, you take your hero spud, you put them on it, you take the token. The token looks like a spud itself. You pop it in, pull the little trigger thing, and it upgrades your spud. And you're like, okay, all right, now I know how to upgrade spuds. So from there, you have 2 turrets. Some planets have turret tokens. So the planet itself will say it. It'll say the amount of spuds you get for taking over the planet, and then it'll say what token you'll be able to get. So that's what you do. You take over the planet, you get the token, and you place the token here, and then you raise up your turrets, and then it'll let you select different things. So it'll be like the firing style, or like the like as far as like the trigger or whatever, you crank or whatever. You don't want to crank, you pick something else, or the type of firing you'll do. So far, I had to start off with the Gatling, then I have like a little thing that shoots out like bursts of fire, and then like I have a grenade one so far. So that's the ones I have so far. But yeah, you can go to different systems once, because you'll get to a point where you'll be able to you took over all the planets, and the only things left are planets that have been taken over by other players. I'm not good enough to take them out, so I tried one planet. He had like 4 planes going on, and a tank came out. I was done. He was superior, but they have a ranking. The more spuds you have, it increases your rank or whatever. So yeah, so that's what it is. You go to different systems, and you get your spud armies together, and so far that seems to be about it, unless there's something that happens once you get to the maximum amount of spuds that you can attain. But as far as anything like a story or anything like that, it doesn't seem to be anything. It was barely a tutorial present. But another thing, as far as with the combat, when you go to a planet and you're trying, like I said, you're trying to take out the enemy, because it'll be like a base opposite of you, and there'll be extractors, and you have these little robot things that's what zombots, whatever. They come out and they're trying to get to the other side. they'll try to blow up these extractors. They'll be in between you and the other base. And at first, I thought I could shoot the extractors, but that wasn't doing anything. My bullets kept bouncing off. The little robot things have to do the damage to it, and they have to do the damage to the other base. You're basically there just to use the turrets for support fire against the other zombie spuds that are coming at you, and the little, of course, stopping their little robot, well, not robot, but little balls or whatever, and other zom spuds from getting to your base. Because they get to your base, you have a little meter in front of you as far as your life bar, and so once that gets to 0, you're defeated, and all's well that ends well. But like I was saying before, with picking your planet, it'll tell you what level difficulty it is, and if it has spuds available for you to get, if it has tokens available for you to get. So, an easy planet may have 3, a medium planet may have 4, whatever, a harder planet. Yeah, the harder planet is pretty hard. But for the most, and another thing, as far as the levels, it seems like it's only a handful, very small handful of levels. I was just repeating, no matter what planet I went to, I'm repeating. It's like a, it's like a green planet, then like an orange planet. It's only like 2 or 3 different levels. I thought that could be a little bit better, but I don't know. It's not a bad game. It needs a tutorial, but I was just to the point of like, why am I playing? Unless you just want to unlock every spud and see what, towards you can mix and match. That's about it. It's not like you can just go head to head with other players or, things of that sort. But as it is, it's okay. It's okay, but it's not really something that I would jump for joy to get back in, unless I just want to see what happens when I collect all the spuds. That would be it. Like, there's nothing else to call me back to playing this game. That's about it. But hopefully they continue to add things, add a want for someone to go back. Because like, if I didn't have to review it, as far as that tutorial part, I wouldn't have played it. I wouldn't have played it like that. I'm not a fan of just getting into a game. It is just, and that there's mechanics and stuff to it, but there's nothing leading you to what to do. Like, the spud was running around with the token. I didn't know what to do with the token. I'm like, where does it go? And I did put the token into the slot, but then I put a regular spud there. I pulled the thing. Nothing happens. I'm like, well, perhaps one of the hero spuds should have walked around with it or something, and then maybe like a little bubble, a little captions bubble, with an arrow, like, yo, put it here, and then maybe little muscles, and he's like, I get stronger. I don't know. It doesn't seem that hard to do. Matter of fact, you know what? I did see someone had like a video from way back. I wish I knew what date it was, but like, when you were at the part where you were on another planet, they had bubbles everywhere. They had bubbles on what to do. They had bubbles on the extractors. That's how I found out the extractors. I couldn't shoot the extractors. Because it said there, the extractors have to be killed by the little robot things. That's how I knew. But I'm like, well, why when it's actually released, there's really not... makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. Get your tutorial game up. You actually have a pretty okay game. Get your tutorial game up and get a direction, something to make me come back. Like, is there like these boss, or are there like zombie strategy boss battles to go down? Like, was there an enemy and I have to take him down? I don't know. What sector in space is he? I want to make it to that sector. Like, is it this, is it some type of a carrot person? Like, does the carrot person, he's like, I don't mess with potatoes. I don't deal with stews and things of that sort. I'll take he got tired. He got tired of carrots, got tired of the spuds ruling the world with french fries. I lost my mind. I lost it just then. But either way, yeah, I got all that out. I was frustrated. It was just frustration. But this is the Black Glove Gamer. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'm out.